Hey people, Jin here. Today's topic is about agency. Specifically, we're talking about agency in the context of sociology and philosophy. So in those field of studies, agency is actually defined as the capability of someone's free will. And agency is often discussed alongside of structure. Structure is basically what are the rules that restricts someone's free will. For example, family is also a structure. So in a family, there are certain rules you have to obey as a child of the family. For example, your father say you can't come back later than 9 o'clock, and that is the rule you have to obey. So if you look in a bigger picture, society is also a structure where there are certain taboos and rules that you have to obey as a member of society. Most agree that structure and agency affects each other. For example, you could talk to your father about the curfew, and maybe the curfew will be lifted. And if the curfew is lifted, it will affect other family members as well in the structure. So agency and structures are intertwined. However, there are still certain structures that agencies cannot change. For example, the laws of physics. You have no free choice over how physics work. This brings us to an interesting argument about determinism versus free will. Determinism argues that your actions are actually determined by the past. This is because humans obey the rules of physical matter, and it dictates that everything must have a causation. And that causation is the past, not free will. Suppose you agree that you selected this video to watch up on your free will, correct? Determinism argues otherwise. You didn't choose this video to watch. It is everything that happened in the past, related to you or not, has caused you to choose this video at this point in time. You probably say, no, I watched this video because I wanted entertainment. So why would you want the entertainment? What was the reason? Were you bored? So why are you bored? What had happened up until the point that made you bored? Were you doing too much homework? So what caused you to do too much homework to be bored? So as you can see, the questions can push further and further to the past. That is what determinism is all about. So in conclusion, determinism argues that there's no free will because everything has already been decided by every event that has already transpired in the past. Then how about you compare yourself to a slave? Is it right to say that you both have the same agency? What determinism argues is that you have more illusion of choice compared to a slave. You are both, at the end of the day, the slave of fate, in a way. Now, regardless if you agree with determinism or not, truthfully speaking, it's not about if your choices are real or not. It's about having the sense of control and the feeling of choice. So at the end of the day, it's important to give yourself and the people around you a sense of choice, because in the end of the day, we all want to feel like we are the ones that are in control. Thank you.